Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on a $1 million challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we did stock updates for tick symbol MMAT, AQST and also BBIG, so please refer back to the previous video for details of updates of those stocks. Before we start today's stock analysis, quick reminder of the $1 million challenge. So if anybody is not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years. We're now in our 12th week, so it's been going tremendously well. We have a strategy which is called compound return investing. The objective is to achieve 201 trades with an average return of 3.5%. And it's not 201 consecutive trades, and it's also not something where we don't take into account losses. So losses are also included as part of the challenge because that's a natural part of investing. We also have a spreadsheet for the challenge with specially chosen low risk stocks, many of them designed to get you the 3.5% return. We also have a Discord community well in excess of 300 now, working together in the challenge, trying to get information with regard to sharing trading tips, due diligence, information, buy alerts, sell alerts, etc. And we also have a dedicated Discord area in the challenge for this purpose, which also includes things like a FAQ section, an agreement section, an opportunity to chat and ask questions. The stock spreadsheet is also available in this area. We have an option to share your buys, king alerts, queen alerts, and also a leaderboard. So if anybody is interested in joining us on this journey of $1,000 to $1 million, details in the description below. Today's stock analysis is for a new stock. It's tick symbol DWAC, Digital Word Acquisition Corporation. And on the screen here, you'll be able to see the chart for this stock. It's a stock that is listed on the NASDAQ. Just a couple of days ago, it was trading at around about $9.84, $10. And since then, we've seen it spike up to in excess of $175, closing close of play on the Friday, just in excess of $94. And let's see what's happening with this stock and how it has been traded so far. So tick symbol DWAC is a squeeze stock, and this was called out 36 minutes after pre-market opening. And on the top left hand side, you will see that this was called out in addition to PROG and also SESN, as well as this stock, which at that time, pre-market, it was just up in excess of 50%. Many other people in the Discord also called this stock out, so congratulations to everybody who made exceptionally good profits in this stock over the previous 2 days. So just going to have a look at the screen here in terms of some of the acknowledgements that we've had. So top on the left hand side, first shout out is to one of the members who said, since I joined this Discord, my port is finally green, thanks guys. Then we have another shout out here to another member here, great day on my front, made 20k plus profits on DWAC, thanks for the heads up on that this morning. In the middle column, another member is up 15k. Below that, I made a nice sack so far. I'm 7k up and it's not done yet. Further down, bought in at 91 shares at an average of 45.78. So again, a good buy price there. And further down, another member here is up in excess of 144% at close, but could have certainly bought it cheaper as well. And then at the bottom, another member here is got 70 shares with a price of 25, so good buy price there. On the right hand side, one member sold all DWAC for 117% return, excellent there. And at the bottom, we have another member who's taken 10k profits into this and then moved the profits over to tick symbol PROG. So many more gains were made. So if anybody's interested in joining the excellent Discord community where we do try and work together as a team to shout out such stocks, details in the description below. Let's start by having a look at the 8K filing with the Securities Exchange Commission. We can see on the screen that this was carried out on Thursday, the 21st of October 2021. DWAC said it has entered into an agreement of a merger with the DWAC Merger Sub Incorporated, which is wholly owned which is a wholly owned subsidiary of DWAC, and the merger is proposed with Trump Media and Technology Group and ARC Global Investments too. So what we can see in terms of the Trump Media and Technology Group, this is a company that is made an announcement of a launch on Wednesday, and its mission here we can see is to create a rival to the liberal media consortium and fight back against the big tech companies of the Silicon Valley, which have used their unilateral power to silence opposing voices in America. So Trump was, those of you who will be aware, was initially banned by Twitter, and this was a platform that he was very prominent on. He was also banned by Facebook early this year. So this proposition is a direct response to that. Let's continue to look at some news on this potential merger. So the next headline here from the 22nd of October 2021 here under technology is that Trump's back soars for a second day, but experts raised these questions about the deal. So first of all, we can see in terms of the ticker symbol DWAC, today at close of play it was up in excess of 104%. On Thursday it was up in excess of 357%, and we can also we also know that on several occasions on today and yesterday trading was halted. So this was probably due to excessive volume and difficulty dealing with that. However, we can see there's also been exceptional influence from many Reddit boards. So this stock has gained huge amount of interest. It's also gaining a lot of momentum in terms of social media as well. So if we continue with the article here, we can see first of all at the top here, assuming the SPAC deal clears, Trump's plan is for this social media platform to be called Truth Social. So that will be something that will be a subscription based service on the platform, and it's going to be a direct rival potentially to Facebook, and it's also stated here it could be a potential rival to Netflix as well, in the form of a potential video service. So a huge additional angle here, potentially giving the stock huge revenue and income streams here. And at the bottom we can see here the headline, Trump SPAC deal terms. So the SPAC is now being traded publicly under the NASDAQ. The purpose is to merge with the private company and take the company public. So the purpose of these SPACs is a shortcut route. We saw that with other companies such as Lucid Motors and CCIV previously. So this is a process that is seen as less rigorous than the traditional initial public offering. Let's continue with the article and have a look at some of the key figures. So we can see here on Wednesday, Trump Media and Technology Corporation said it entered into this agreement of a public merger with Digital World. The value of the combined company is going to be approximately $875 million, with a possible earnout of $825 million in extra shares, according to the release outlining the Trump SPAC deal. So growth plans for Trump's media company will be funded by $293 million in cash and in trust form Digital World. So as we know, in terms of the media outlet in which Trump is the chairman, was formed in Delaware in February, according to state records. So those are available there. Trump Media and Technology said it would launch this Truth social media in the days ahead. So that's what we're seeing now in the early days. There is another plan here at the bottom. We can see that's just been restated, and that is the plan for subscription-based video platform called TMTG. So this is also going to be going to give the company huge potential in revenue for the long term. So having looked at some of the potential rewards, what I'd now like to do is look at the potential risks. So on the screen here, again, another article here dated October the 22nd, 2021. This is now going to look at some potential risks for the stock, which I think everybody should be aware of. And we can see the headline here under The Verge. Trump's social media network has 30 days to stop breaking the rules of its software license. So this looks like it is an allegation. May not be any truth to this, but it's certainly something that could affect the stock in terms of creating fear. So in the second part of this article, we can see that the SFC have stated that the former President Donald Trump, Trump's new social network, has violated the free and open source software license agreement by ripping off decentralized social network Mastodon. The Trump Media Technology Group, TMTG, has 30 days to comply with the terms of the license out before its access is terminated, forcing it to rebuild a platform or face legal action. I'm very confident that TMTG will respond with this in due course. I think they will refute the claims, so this could be something that could be dealt with very, very quickly. But now let's move on to have a look at some of the short borrow fees and the short interest. So on the screen now, we have a look at the latest information at time of editing of the short shares available. What is very interesting here, we can see 21st of October, we had approximately 350,000 short shares available. This gradually increased, and then today, 18 hours ago at time of editing, we had in excess of 1.1 million shares available for shorting. This increased to 1.5 million. Then it went down 10 hours ago to 250,000, and the latest information, which I think certainly is very, very interesting, is 0 shares available for shorting. And then finally here we can also see the short borrow fee. So again, very, very interesting here. If we look at the bottom here, bottom right hand side here, the dates of the 6th of October, short borrow fee 1.3%, and then all the way up to the 18th of October, short borrow fee around about the same 1.3%. Then very significant spike in the short borrow fee, going up from 1% to 8.2% on the 21st, then again on the 21st to 21.27%, then 33.1% on the 21st again. However, we don't have figures available for the 22nd, but I'm very confident that these will be going up quite significantly. And finally, if we finish off by having a look at the chart again, so if we just have a look at this chart again, we can see here in terms of closing price of $94.20, the high of $175 and the low of $9.84. We can see certainly this is an extremely risky, highly volatile stock right now in the early days. We can see there are going to be huge profits made, but I think anybody who now goes into this stock will definitely be chasing. It's going to be a stock that a stop loss, I would certainly say, would be recommended. I would also say this is a stock that you would probably a good idea to use money you're prepared to lose. But going forward in the long term, I think there is a potential for many people to continue to hold. It's going to attract a huge amount of loyalty. In terms of long-term potential, I think if the targets and outcomes of the company from the point of view of revenue generation and video streaming go ahead, and we can see some proposals for there, then I think long-term or in the medium term, I can certainly see this stock going in excess of $200. We could obviously see additional share offerings for that, so that's another risk going forward. But huge interest in the stock. I think next week is going to be very interesting, and it's one of those stocks very difficult to predict. It could certainly go to $200 plus, and it could also certainly come down to $60. Very difficult to tell, but it surely will be an interesting week to come. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.